Guys, welcome to Greek Days. So firstly, we're going to see what legend is in store for you today. Drum roll please.
It's the Lyre of Orpheus.
One day, there was war between Dionysus and the Indian gods. On Dionysus' side, there were Nereids, some drunk people, and nymphs who were battling. Unfortunately for Dionysus, they lost, and they were sprinting for retreat. While that was happening, the muse Calliope fell in love with King Oeagrus, who was also participating in the war. When Oeagrus was drowning in the Indian Sea, Calliope turned invisible and saved him.
A few months later, Calliope was pregnant with a child. After she gave birth, she gave the child a name, Orpheus, because she was the goddess of music, arts, and inspiration. She thought Orpheus had potential considering it was her son. Once Orpheus was a few months old, she gave him to his birth father. From time to time, Orpheus would visit his mother. By the time he was 13 years old, he had played every instrument but one, the lyre, which was owned by Apollo.
When he was 15 years old, he visited his aunties. While he was there, the god Apollo seemed like he was also visiting them. So when his mother, aunties, and Apollo went for a grown-up chat, Orpheus noticed that Apollo had left his lyre on the side. So Orpheus couldn't resist, so he started strumming. The 9 muses and Apollo turned and saw Orpheus play, so Apollo rushed forward. Apollo was going to strike him dead on the spot, but Orpheus announced that Apollo could kill him now as he played every instrument in the world. But Apollo didn't, as he thought of a great idea that he could spread the word of the lyre by Orpheus. So he gave Orpheus the lyre and told him to teach the world how to play it, but not to learn how to play his favorite song.
Orpheus was honored by his offer, so he did what Apollo asked to spread the news of the lyre, and if he caught anyone trying to play Apollo's favorite song, he would smash the lyre.
A few weeks later, Orpheus found his soulmate and wanted to get married to her as soon as possible.
7 years later, he had got to marry Eurydice. Another man was so jealous as he wanted to marry her, so he got a poisonous snake to bite Eurydice, and she died. Once Orpheus found out, he was devastated and used his music to get to the underworld. His sad music made Hades' job harder, so he made a deal with Orpheus that if he stopped his music, his wife would come back, but he couldn't look at her, otherwise he would lose her forever.
So Orpheus made it up to the gates, and before he went through, he couldn't bear it anymore, so he looked back, and there Eurydice was. Then she evaporated. Orpheus was full of sorrow, and he went back sad.
The end.
Quiz time!
Put your answers in the comments below. Who is Orpheus' wife? What was the last instrument that Orpheus got from Apollo? Who is Orpheus' mother called? Who is Orpheus' birth father called? Who is the god of wine? Did you get these?
Eurydice, Lyra, Calliope, King Oeagrus, and Dionysus. Please subscribe and put your bell notifications on to stay updated.